Hey guys, it's Sprout here, and finally I have some Lost Light information for you all. Now before I get into this video, I'm not going to tell you the release date, I'm not going to tell you when it's coming to iOS, so please don't ask us in the comments straight away, when is this coming out, when's that coming out, because I really don't know. I know about the same amount as everybody else. People keep asking us when's it coming, I'm like, I don't know. I get the same amount of news as everybody else. The developers don't talk to us, the mods don't talk to us, they don't tell us these things. So please, if you can, refrain from asking us, because I want to know just as you. Now, this article was posted on Pocket Gamer. I will leave the link in the description below if you do want to check it out yourself to see if you're listening to me ramble on and on and on. However, on the article it says Lost Light NetEase third-person survival shooter. Now, that's the key part of this article. The title says third person. I know it's in third person, I know the closed beta was in third person, but it doesn't mention just shooter. It specifically says third person. So does that mean they've got no current plans for first person? I don't know. But they are teasing new content arriving in the next beta test. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a closed or an open beta test, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, obviously, they ran a closed beta test earlier this month in Australia and New Zealand, and if you were like me and downloaded on APK, you did play, pardon me, in other regions. So the first thing to come will be a new game mode called Winner Takes All. This is a ranked mode that provides an exhilarating combat experience where you can spend points gained from the battlefield to exchange for various items and weapons in the pot. Now, we've had a long discussion about this on the Discord server. One of the mods got involved, stuff like that, trying to explain it better forward, because we thought, well, it's just a ranked mode, what's the point? But apparently this is going to be separate from the main game, so you're not going to be able to like go into a Marauder Road and loot loads of stuff and jump straight into the ranked mode with whatever you've got. I think the loot in the ranked mode is going to be specific to the ranked mode, so the more points you get in that mode, you can spend on better gear to do using the next game. I mean, we'll have to wait and see when we actually get the mode, what exactly is going to happen, but when we know this, it'll obviously be better. I mean, personally, I don't think we need a ranked mode, but it might be fun. I'm a bit sceptical of it at the moment, but we'll see. So the game's final stage only has one exit available, and it'll be a big scramble, whoever can get out alive. So I'd imagine it might be a case of last man standing, but we don't know. It's also introducing changes to the sandbox modification system. The blueprint function allows you to modify your guns with a single tap. So if you're familiar with Warzone, for instance, you've got blueprints where you can have like a prefab gun with all the attachments on, ready to go. I think they're adding a similar sort of thing to that, but I don't know what it's going to do if you haven't got the attachments. I don't know if it's going to automatically buy them for you or what. We're interested to see how that helps. It also recommends the most useful and popular modifications based on the combat scenario, and enables you to save your mod plans in the form of blueprints to share with our players. So if you're, for instance, a gun fanatic on this game, you've made an amazing AK, or you've made an amazing SA or whatever, FCA 58, and you want to share it with everybody, you can say, this is my blueprint, you can use it. And this is for, I don't know, less recoil, longer range, whatever you want to see it. I think that'll be an interesting feature. Now, it also promises this system will continue to be expanded during development, with more firearms and components added, as well as improvements to textures to give you a higher degree of freedom and a more realistic experience. So, while they're not teasing specific guns in this update or specific attachments, I can imagine the range of them is going to increase quite substantially. I'm quite looking forward to that. I can't really think if it's saying much else on this. Obviously, you can read this below in the link, but I just hope that the rank mode doesn't ruin the whole game experience. I don't want the game to be focused on the rank mode. I'd rather focus on the loot and escape, the Tarkov-like experience. And I heard the moderator on Discord compare the game to an MMORPG. Now, I don't understand how he can do that, because I don't know what he knows that I don't know, you know what I mean? But if you remember, if you cast your mind back to the very first video I did on this, when I was watching the trailer and stuff, and I said, this looks like The Division. Now, The Division to me is an MMORPG with shooter elements, whereas Tarkov is a hardcore survival shooter, you know what I mean? So if they do go into MMORPG, maybe I was right in the first place, and it is going to be more like the Division, but we'll have to wait and see. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Make sure you do click the link below and read for yourself exactly what this article says, and you can decide for yourself. So make sure you have liked the video, make sure you do subscribe, and I will see you hopefully, very, very hopefully, very soon on the game itself. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.